Squid Game had its fair
legend,
amount of
Thanos.
scene-stealing players, and Season 2 gave us a lot of them, including Thanos and Ju. But even those who didn't make it far have stayed in everyone's minds, especially as more people watched the show. And there's one particular character that ended up starting the biggest chaos, and that is Player 196. In today's video, I'm going to be going over why did Player 196 die so quickly, and why was she the first player to leave the scene. Let's get right into the video. Who is Player 196 in Squid Game Season 2? Player 196 is actually one of the first players that we meet in the game, and she gets a special shout out from the pink guards after she asks them to switch outfits with them. It's revealed that her name is Kang and she is 45 million won in debt. While we don't ever discover why exactly she's in debt, it's clear that she's definitely trying to clear her name if she's joining these brutal games. Let's rewind to the very start. Unfortunately for all of us, a bee kind of got close to her during the game, and she ended up moving. She is the first player to die in the games, which causes chaos as soon as everyone realizes what happened to her. At first, no one really realizes, but then when the woman looks down and sees her, she screams and then people start to freak out. This was the very moment when players in Squid Game realized that the games were actually deadly and their lives were on the line. Right before they start playing red light, green light, Thanos comes up to her and tries to get her attention and notes that he's pretty into her, even creating a special individual rap for her. Little did he know that that was the last time he was going to speak to her. Before we get into the real reason why she died first, let's talk about what would have happened if she never passed away in the first games. If Player 96 didn't die in the first game, she probably would have joined Thanos' group and lasted at least a couple more games. Since Thanos liked her, he probably would have protected her and she would have survived a decent amount of rounds. I think this happened for the best, because if her and Thanos partnered up, they probably would have bullied everyone in the games and things would have gotten a lot more messier. So I think this happened for the very best. It would have been nice to see her and Thanos interact more with each other. I believe he just flirted with her without knowing she's annoying, falling for her, and then maybe she would end up killing him in the end. Seeing their banter would have been nice, but I know her character was not built to last in the future games. Alright guys, so this is the part you're waiting in the video. Why did she die first, and why did she die so early? So, let's get right into it. If you guys pay attention in the beginning of episode 3, the guards announces everyone's deaths. Each individual player has a certain amount of depth, and that's the reason why they're in the games. When the game's guards announces Player 196's death, they announce that she's only in debt of 45 million won, which equivalents to $31,000. If you guys don't realize, that is actually the least amount in the game. This could hinder her clumsy actions. For example, she probably didn't take the games as seriously as the other players since she was the least in debt. This would make sense for her clumsy actions. Maybe if she knew that the games were real, she would take it more seriously and she would be alive in the next few episodes. That's it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and check out my most recent video. It's also very entertaining to watch. I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys. Peace out.